We began the adoption process with Lucas back in actually 2006, was when we began the whole adoption process. Ended up switching our whole plan over to special needs in 2010, and then he came home to us in 2011.
What's my favorite superhero is God. Yeah, because he has all of the powers no other superhero have.
So God just already had begun a plan at that point for us to switch up what we thought we were going to be doing and to change it up a little bit. And little did we know even at that point that God was already making a plan for this plan. But then Lucas began to pray, and he had these two kids specifically in mind. First he started praying for the little boy, and then shortly after that, he added this little girl. And then I began to kind of research and go back in my emails and found literally some pictures of the kids and then some information that I had about them, and realized God was already planting the seeds for this adoption way back then before we ever were made aware of it.
One is a boy named Jundt. The other one is Chen Yu Mao. I never knew that because I always called her Mao Mao for some reason.
So we stopped running eventually and started walking the path of making this happen. Changing it from why we can't to trying to determine how we can.
Why do you think they're on your pillow?
What's going on?
Why adoption? You know, it's a door that God has opened. I mean, we've gone through, you know, a lot of experiences in our family, and we lost a son to cancer about 10 years ago, Jacob, and he's the one who really kind of opened the door to the idea.
And he's pretty clear in his word about caring for orphans and widows, and and we have learned so much through the process with Lucas about ourselves and about, you know, what God does for us when we're brought into his family. And he's very clear about how we are adopted into his family.
Yep.
And if you ever want to know what that scripture means, adopt a child, because there are times when it's challenging, and there's other times it's such a ginormous blessing that you can't even comprehend it.
There's a lot of work that's got to go between now and then. Okay?
What if they don't want us?
Well, this is why we start to change our prayers a little bit.
That's right.
We change our prayers to all sorts of things we need to pray about now, right?
I'm really scared they won't want us.
Well, let's not start by being scared.
Let's not start by being scared. We start with faith.
Who's gonna sleep in here?
Let's worry about getting them first.
I was just happy and excited, and I had a little tears, maybe big tears, when I was crying.
Our goal is to hopefully, with God's blessing, have them home next spring sometime. We don't know the details on that yet. The interesting part about it is, as we began to tell people about it, all of a sudden people began to say to us, let me know what I can do to help you. And we even had some people say, when you begin fundraising, let me know. We're like, did we say we were fundraising?
I'm excited because I want them to meet new friends and be friends with other people and feel like what America is like, and instead of living in China for their whole life, like for 14 years, and just drop that off. And I lived in China for 7 years, so I know how it feels, and I know I want them to have a family who cares for them, who loves them, and who provides them, and who loves them very much.
Come here. After
Don't
all.
clap.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
So
I'm gonna touch you. I'm touching you.
Stop it.
anyway, it's a blessing to have Lucas in our lives and to watch what he's done and how he's led us in this whole journey.
What's like one of the first things you want to do with them when they get here?
Just sleep with them. All two of them, because I love them too much and I miss them. And they were my best friends, and I left them, and I feel like they need to be back with me, and they should be my friends again.